We suppose that, like us, you may not have heard much about Operation Switchback, unless you are a Canadian. In the same way, you may not have heard of the Petroleum Warfare Department, the Canadian Petroleum Experimental Unit, and indeed the version of the universal carrier called the WASP. Obviously predating the Vietnam War, this was in essence an embryonic way of delivering napalm to your adversary, and was used in anger in the crushing of the German resistance within the Breskin's pocket in October 1944 against the Wehrmacht 64th Infantry Division led by Major General Knut Berding. When you look at the countryside as it exists today, it does take a bit of imagination to consider that a lot of the below sea level Dutch fields and polders had been flooded, and in a true British masterstroke, the Canadians were supported by the Scottish 52nd Lowland Division, trained mountain troops despite their name, and who were now fighting at a minus altitude. Our walk along the Belgian border, and then cutting down to the Leopold Canal, which was the German line of defense, gave us time to reflect as an infantryman just how exposed you would have been to sustained machine gun fire from established defensive positions, as evidenced by the old bunker we came to. The WASP fighting vehicle had the range in its flamethrower to cross the canal from one side to the other, and the deployment of some 27 units would have negated some of the German defense preparation. From the initial attack on the 6th of October, it took until the 13th of October for a successful bridging attempt at Eid, where the Canadian lads hit firm ground. This is the last pub in Belgium, just before the Eid town limit, and if we had not been a motorist, we would have succumbed to a swift glass to mark and remember the occasion. Instead, we will have a bottle of flip-top Grolsch amber liquid today, as we cut the edit. So, once established within Holding Bridgehead, the Canadians could move up the road with their Scottish country cousins to Aardenburg before moving on to Sluis and connecting with the 4th Canadian Armoured coming in from Eisendyke, and the rest of the 3rd Infantry Division moving west from Terneuzen. Operation Switchback was successfully concluded by the 3rd of November, but with the loss of some 800 Canadians,